Okay, the signs are just coming through with me setting up for the reading. Your reality has just split. Split. I don't know why TikTok just like put me on a split screen view. And that's been coming through collectively of like weird parallel universe, like overlapping weird things, like some interesting new mandala effects coming in for some of you. Welcome. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here. On my other account, I go by Astromia, where I do evolutionary astrology. I just want to deepen into the presence of this message. Of course, you are your own sovereign entity, because I feel like there's some interesting people here. Entities here. Anyways. You may be alien, you may be, you know, hey, what are you? A siren? Are you a little fairy? What are you? Where are you at? Okay. We have Mercury in Gemini in the 4th house. This is such interesting energy. This really relates to what I was sharing on my newsletter. By the way, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Every Monday I send an email about the astro forecast for the week ahead. It's totally free. Of this, like the womb and the mind and the womb, like this sort of like deeper communication that's coming in. And now I'm seeing like that's what this split reality is. There's a splitting of you, and now I'm seeing like some of that Greek mythology about like being two-headed, but then also like Athena being born from, right? Was it Athena? Who was born from Zeus's head? Yeah, Athena. Cool. Knowledge, wisdom coming in from like this interesting space. Additionally, like I'm seeing there, I was also seeing like artificial like wombs. That sounds so interesting. Like I'm seeing like literally like into like artificial wombs. Pantheon might be a show that you guys have enjoyed. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. Where it's like, it almost feels like, what is going on? That's why I'm here. We're gonna dive in. What is? I don't feel like that deck. I'm like, do I have a deck that like can connect with this energy? All right, we're bringing out this bad boy, the cerulean sequence for this reading. We're going to go strictly off of symbols and my own interpretation of what is on the cards. All right, we have 5, change. Okay. Oh, I heard the winds of change. There's like wind chimes on this and just shifting, growing. And that's what's happening is like, now they're showing me like this fetus at a different stage, right? Where there's maybe some exponential growth rate. And with Mercury here, it's like you're getting communication from like deep ancestral lineages. But what's interesting is I'm not entirely sure that they are just specifically human, which is why I addressed you differently. This is so different. The TikTok collectives are so different than my YouTube collective. Y'all are so different. Okay, welcome. If you are new, say hi. Tell me what your lineage, like where do you hail from? Where are you from? What would you like the collective to know here with this splitting energy? Okay. Okay. And this was at the bottom of the deck. There's repair happening when it comes to your, like, this new version of you. Like this, I heard like a facelift, a change in shape, a change in... This is literally what I'm talking about. This 2 energy, like the different layers, like you're getting some massive energetic upgrades and like physical upgrades as well too. This hammer is really bringing in this sort of idea of like it actually being like a physical, tangible thing. And then this 2 is speaking to like, yeah, DNA shifting. There's some DNA changes, upgrading. You may have had some interesting interactions with some creatures of different kinds. to put it simply, that have like actually allowed you to be more open, communication open. Okay. 3. Who am I talking to? You guys are so new. I don't know who you guys are. This is literally straight up like communication. You may be getting subtle. Oh, they're saying like be aware of the programming that is coming in through technology right now. Oh, wow. Oh, they're like talking straight through me. Okay. There is like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. There is, the reason the energy has been dense the last couple days is because the higher ups in government, the ones above them, have been like increasing like the programming in shows and things and technology, subtle messaging, like even like they're saying like sound waves. So being so aware of what you are listening to, be so aware. And also, how would you like to communicate with them? You want me to use a different deck for that? How would you guys like to communicate with them? Because I feel like this is like galactic family sort of energy. Okay. This is weird, guys. They're laughing. They're like, oh, we know. We've been trying to tell them, but we had to like, I had to rope you in with the like confirmation that you're going through some crazy galactic upgrades that don't make sense. The way they're going to communicate to you is through some lover that is coming into your life. Eros and the Hunter. Okay. Cool. In case you were doubting, the Lover, the Vision, you already knew it was coming, the Underworld, and the Healer. I heard this is somebody who you both have been through hell and back, basically. Oh, this DNA thing. Oh my gosh, yo, they've got codes for you, and you've got codes for them, and it's like we have the animal and the starborn. Oh, this is so fucking sick. Yo, I'm so excited for you guys, because the animal is talking about the human aspect of the person, like our human bodies, our DNA, and the starborn is talking about our spirit, our higher collective consciousness. You guys are about to, like, if you procreate, you know, if you choose to do that sort of thing, and I just heard, you and me, baby, we're just like animals. I don't think that was them. I think that was the spirit team. They're just like, you know, like if the shoe fits, it fits kind of thing. This is so freaking interesting. Here's your initiation, and the AC turned on right in time as I'm like getting sweaty. But ultimately, okay, they're like, Izzy, be serious. There is very clearly like codes that each, like, they're showing me like your family tree, that like the unification of your ancestors, their ancestors, and you two coming together with the upgrades that have been applied to you is actually, they're like creating hybrids. Okay, for what though? To reveal truth in our society. You guys have some crazy knowledge that is coming in, and it's interesting. The deck has been split, and I've been pulling from this other side what wants to come through on this side here. The storm. Oh, okay, this is like a little warning bell, not to be scary or anything, but there is going to be some interesting like changes within society. Yeah, Gnosis. This is already something you probably have been feeling intuitively. They've been sending you intuitive hints of like, you know, things are changing, you're changing, which means things around you are changing, your reality is changing, right? This split reality, you're coming into like this union for the purpose of like weathering the storm, but also like not doing it alone. Yeah, because you can't go back to where you were before. You're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. If you want to dive deeper into this reading, my readings are open. I'm going to be doing limited readings now going forward. That's just what has been asked of me. So if you want to grab a reading, Gnosis, some of you know. or join my Discord community.